Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, let's just take a moment and let everyone get in the room here. And I have 3 quick announcements. One, there's a couple spots left for our Washington in-person meditation retreat, January 15th through the 18th. If you're interested, please email me. We will be at the Shivananda Ashram in the Bahamas, March 29th through April 2nd for the Spiritual Awakenings Symposium. And I hope you can make it. The third announcement is we will be having a community Sangha meeting. So it's a meeting where we're going to talk about the groups and just any improvements and deeper ways to connect within the Sangha and feedback. Just an all-around community meeting, December 19th, Friday, December 19th at noon, Mountain Time. Okay, and I'll post those details on Facebook. Okay, so please shut down your eyes. Begin to feel into the space of the heart. Inviting there to be just a gentle anchoring in the heart as we're breathing and feeling, softening. Throughout the body. Gently letting go of anything that is untrue. Anything that is false or old. Anything that is past. So as we enter into this space of meditation, we are surrendering. We are softening. And opening. And right away I can feel a buildup of tension in the room. So I'm going to invite everyone to take a deep, full inhale. And on the exhale, allowing yourself to make a full, audible exhale. Sighing, releasing, emptying. So we're breathing in and breathing out. We are letting go of any tension in the face, the back of the skull, the forehead and the cheeks and the jaw. We're melting, we're emptying. And inviting the body to be loose, to be open, to be relaxed and at ease. No sense in trying to meditate from a place of rigidity. So letting go on the shoulders and the throat, the neck. as we're breathing in and breathing out. Softening behind the heart. And in the chest. And as we let go of the physical egoic tension, and as we let go of the thinking mind and not engaging with thoughts, as we soften in the space of our emotional nature, so ultimately here in meditation we're letting go of this point, which I often refer to as the command center, this egoic identification, this personal sense of self. Letting it drop. Letting it fall away. And simultaneously opening into this field of presence. A unified field of consciousness. And as we let go of identification with the body, identification with tension, letting go of identification with the mind, we come to recognize that there is something here quite divine. Something that is awake. It's the fabric of reality itself. And whereas the perspective of the ego often has this quality of me-ness, awake awareness has this feeling of being a field of consciousness, a unified field. And this is the nature of the heart. A unified field. Which is loving, it is compassionate, and it is love itself. It is compassion itself. And so we're opening in a universal sense. As we breathe, as we feel, as we soften. We are becoming aware of what we are that is deeper than mind, deeper than personality. So continuing to soften in the solar plexus, the abdomen, the ribs. Recognizing this fundamental essence of radiance, this essence of light. This unified field of love. The primordial essence of your being. The primordial essence of life. As we breathe, as we feel. We choose to surrender that which is shallow. We choose to open to this vast, unified field of consciousness. Surrendering more fully in the lower abdomen, the hara, the root, and giving yourself permission to descend into the quietude and the stabilizing depth of Mother Earth. Often if we meditate in the space of the head, there can be an anxiety and a speeding up of thought and mental activity, whereas when you meditate in the hara and the root, the earth, you may find that mental activity almost fully ceases to exist. And as we're opening in the earth, you may notice a cool sense of peace and depth. You may feel and experience this primordial hum. In the beginning, there was the Word. And the Word was Om. This radiant Om. Timeless, eternal radiance. As we breathe, as we feel, every breath we surrender, we deepen. As our consciousness spreads out, expands along the horizontal plane. And the further you descend into the earth, you may notice the body experiencing this deep and profound peace. Resting and nurturing energy. And so I invite us all to drop an anchor here in the earth. Rooted down, stable, open, vast. If we're fully supported by the earth. And with that, I invite you, all of us, to meet in the root chakra. Together, let us envision a giant Tibetan bowl, the lotus flower in its center, beginning to receive this grace from the heavenly sun. Getting to shine down, flowing down, washing over the body. You may feel like a cascading flow of light. Heavenly grace from the Divine Mother. Is fully waking up the subtle energetic body. And we humbly receive this light as we're rooted in the first chakra. This lotus flower, the center of our pelvic bowl. It's receiving the sweet warmth of divine grace. So you may notice the hips relaxing more fully. A very tender light descending into this room, this space. And as this light intensifies, you may notice the second chakra lighting up. And so again, just gently envisioning a big Tibetan bowl and the hara. This most wonderful grace flowing into the hara, lighting up the hara. Right in the center of the second chakra, again, is a beautiful, almost golden lotus flower. Just as the flower's petals expand, as receives the rays of sunshine, so does this inner lotus flower. The second chakra opening, expanding, receiving, becoming luminous. And as the second chakra center fills with light, you see it overflowing, flooding the pelvis, the root chakra, and the legs, the feet, overflowing, cascading down into the earth itself. And so we're gently moving up the spine, coming into the solar plexus chakra, where the ribs come together below the heart. Again, envisioning a big Tibetan bowl, almost like a dark maroon, almost purple lotus flower. The solar plexus chakra again. Receiving this flood of grace. Clearing out any old dense energy of fight, of struggle, Third center is often the place where we resist and fight with life, fight with others. So we're letting it all go. As we humbly receive this immense blessing of grace. We notice the whole abdomen lighting up and radiating a sense of true empowerment. So again, continuing to travel up the spine, seeing a massive Tibetan bowl, a brilliant white lotus flower in its center. As the heart opens more fully and receives this grace, you may notice a feeling of bliss, a feeling of euphoria. It's like a unified exuberance. An energy of joy, of innocence. And so together let us smile. As the energy of the Christ wakes up and takes its rightful seat, its rightful throne in the heart. Experiencing this brilliant luminosity. And so this energy of the Christ is waking up the heart, the chest, behind the heart, the left side and the right, flowing down the arms, the hands, the fingertips. Feeling this supreme brilliance. this expanse of bliss. And we're receiving it all. With great humility. So softening and opening the throat more fully. And again, envisioning a Tibetan bowl in the throat. And in its center, a beautiful lotus flower. Receiving this most holy light. Sometimes our throat can be quite raw, quite rough, or contracted. For some of us, our throat chakra is just all bound up with falsehood, congestion, judgment, or criticism. And this light is here to clear all that out. Opening and reorienting the throat chakra. May this throat be a space where we uplift, where we support, where we worship and glorify the divine. With every breath, a sense of clearing, every inhale, the sense of receiving, trusting in the power of love. This depth of grace. Being the radiance. traveling up the spine into the space of the mind, the third eye. And again, envisioning a giant Tibetan bowl in the space of the mind. In its center, almost like a translucent lotus flower. Receiving this grace. As it more fully clears and empties the mind. And getting comfortable. Being empty and free. No need to think, no need to do. Fully allowing ourselves to be the light, to be this space, be this supreme depth. And finally, opening the crown chakra fully and completely. And again, envisioning a massive Tibetan bowl, a fully transparent lotus. Opening to heaven itself. As we're merging with the hugeness of heaven, the brilliance, we may have this feeling like we are ascending into heaven. And simultaneously, heaven is descending. Into this body. And into this earth. And so seeing all 7 chakra centers. It's like a waterfall of light, of grace, of bliss, of peace. And these final minutes of meditation is gently setting the intention for this light to take permanent root within you, to integrate the cells of the body, to integrate with the fabric of the psyche, the heart. And gently envisioning this grace going all the way down from heaven. The crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the hara, the root. Right into the very fabric of the earth. Blessing the collective consciousness. supporting an explosion of peace, of love, of compassion. Throughout all creation. And so, gently bringing the palms to the heart. May all beings be blessed. May peace triumph. May the wars and violence of this earth plane end. May those enslaved be freed. May the children be safe and loved and supported. May truth prevail. And so beautiful to be with each of you. I want you all to have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all soon.